of shocking. Absolutely stunning. Shocking. This will shock you to the core. It will change your life. This type of shocking revelation I am about to reveal. This is so shocking, what I am about to say. Stuart Jones does not own a fedora. Also, sidebar, you know your dais is not diverse when there are 3 white men named Mark. 2.5 of them are straight. But seriously, when there were complaints about diversity on the dais, we said, let's get a Jew. And well, as I said, the Marks disagreed heavily. And I said, what if we get the most unfunny Jew you have ever seen in your life? And they said, well, we can't do that. Scotty Aceman's filming the thing.
Got 2 major stars with us. Hey everybody, welcome to Rise of the Comics, Vancouver's only half-hour show, 100% dedicated to just that, comics. I'm your host, Scotty Aceman. Despite fame and fortune, these local gems still want an intro. Say hello to a happy and sassy trio, Wolve Thomas, Amber Harper-Young, and Ryan Lachance. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Awesome. If I may, I want to start with Wolve.
I'm a little bit so I'm a little bit. I don't have so much energy. I haven't had my morning coffee yet.
Wolve, we really don't know a lot about you, other than you seem to be pretty big into PlayStation. Is that the latest in gaming?
Xbox One.
Oh, you got to change. You got to update your Facebook.
Xbox One. Oh no, you don't understand. See that's a shirt. See, he's referring to on my wall. I have a PlayStation, but the PlayStation has an arrow pointed down to my genitals, which is that is the PlayStation for women, is what I'm referring to.
Now, what you guys don't know is Wolve is he's a self-proclaimed destroyer. At least that's what his agent told me to say.
My agent. I don't have an agent. I don't know who you talk to.
He doesn't have an agent.
No.
And right now it seems like you're being reserved. I've seen you perform several times. You're absolutely hilarious. I know you don't know how to spell. I know you probably don't care. Yeah. What do fans need to know about Wolve Thomas?
I didn't know that I don't know how to spell, but yeah, because I spell the words the way I think that they're spelled.
Phonetically correctly.
Phonetically, I don't know that, but yes, the way I think that they're spelled, that's how I spell them. What do people want to know about me? I'm a stand-up comic. I've been doing comedy for a lot longer than both of these two together, put together probably. I've been doing it for 25 years. I took a break. I'm back, and I'm wondering, I'm doing this show to try to find out why I haven't been booked, why I'm not getting booked now.
So if it came down, we're trying to help you.
Do you book
here.
a show?
Well, we're going to book a show.
Yeah.
You're going to star in it.
Yeah.
What do people need to know about you?
I mean, what's that sound? I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. There's some sound coming through, and what do people want to know? Why are you asking so many questions, man?
What should people know about Wolve Thomas?
I destroy hecklers. I'm a legendary stand-up comedian. I have the record for showcasing for the Just for Laughs Festival the most times without getting selected, 16 times. I have the record, and do you guys know that everyone knows the Just for Laughs Festival? The most prestigious festival in the world. And I showcased 16 times, and that is the record. My friend of mine did it 11 times, same amount of times as me, and then on the 12th year he said, I can't do this anymore, this is embarrassing, they keep putting me up there and they're never gonna pick me, and I don't know if I can respect myself and look at myself in the mirror as a man if I keep doing this, and so he quit, and I said, yeah, looks like the record's mine.
Let's switch gears to Amber. Amber Harper-Young, ladies and gentlemen. You just got back from a tour in Southern Ontario, to be specific. You're hilarious, you're funny, you're always smiling. Why do you think people like you so much?
Isn't it obvious? I don't know.
Because?
Because I really honestly don't know. Like I
You're funny.
hope
You're
that they
funny.
like me. I
You
hope.
don't know either, so
No.
like, why are you in here? I don't even understand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're joking, but I genuinely, I don't. It's not that I don't like her. I'm indifferent to her.
2 giant steps for these guys, 1 backward step. Let's get out of the hole. Amber, you did just get back from Ontario. You've probably done 1,000 shows in your life.
Yeah.
What do you like connecting with in your audience?
I don't know. I talk about my personal. Well, a lot of my material roots from like personal experience. So I just start with that and then go run with it and have fun. And right now I'm really excited actually about like integrating the audience lately. That's something that's been.
And
really
I wanted
fun
to
for me.
talk about that because you do connect with your audience like most comics should.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? How do you size up your crowd?
I don't think I do that. So I just come out and I don't like read the room. I don't think unless it's subconscious.
It shows. It really does.
This is Jeffrey Ross.
I know. I knew I was gonna get roasted here. Like, no, I don't know. Like, I just come out and I try and make the best of it. And if people want to talk to me, I'm really excited about that.
So is your advice, do you have advice for any of your fans if they want to get into comedy? Because you make it look pretty easy.
For all my fans, if you want to get into comedy, just go out and do it. Get started. Don't talk about it, do it.
What about you, Ryan? You're one of the most popular comics in the Vancouver comedy community.
Says who? No, I was giving him a taste of his own medicine. That's all.
My own mother says that, so yeah, it's true.
Now, you've got strong relations with your family.
Yes.
I know you like to talk about your grandmother a lot.
Yes, I do.
How do you get so inspired with your family, and what do you like to do when you're connecting with your fans?
Well, a lot of the time when I first started comedy, I couldn't even get on stage. So I would sit in the audience, and then they'd hand me the mic, and everybody'd be like, what the hell's going on? Why is this happening? And I'm like, it's because if they put me on stage, I'm a fire hazard. So, and that's
You
when...
literally couldn't get on stage.
Yeah, like literally couldn't get on stage. And a lot of the places I did shows at, they would just like put a spotlight down, and people could either see me and not hear me, or hear me and not see me. And when I got talking about being in a wheelchair, it got really awkward at first. And then I finally got on stage and people were like, oh, he is in a wheelchair, it makes sense. So
Yeah.
why is he talking about Lachance so much? But
Yeah.
But they just thought you were a member of the audience before.
Yeah.
Who could stand
They thought you were an able-bodied person making jokes about, and trust me, people hate that.
There's still a conspiracy going around Vancouver that I can actually walk and this is just the character I play.
Yeah.
So,
I've heard that.
yeah, it's true.
So what about the skill set required to do stand-up? You guys are all professionals. You've done so many shows. Did you go through any kind of formal studies, theater, or how did you guys get into this? I'll throw it out to all of you.
School of Hard Knocks. I mean, that's number one. University of Life, School of Hard Knocks. I mean, it's cool because I like to share memes, like t-shirt memes. I don't know if you guys like t-shirt memes, but I like to share t-shirt memes where it'll say like, hey, I'm a stand-up comic because, miracle workers, too, I don't know. I just think that memes are a really good way to express yourself when you have an opinion about something. And
Ryan, what about
do
you?
you like memes?
Memes are cool. I can't type, so they're hard for me to create, but if they're voice activated, I'm good at them. But
Like my lights.
But why did I get in stand-up, or how I got involved was I tried to get a date. It was all to get a date with a girl. She said she used to cut my hair back when I had hair, and I used to always make her laugh when she was cutting my hair. And she's like, "I'm gonna screw up your haircut if you don't stop making me laugh." And I'm like, "Well, I'll stop making you laugh if you go on a date with me." And she's like, "If you go on stage and do this, like in front of people, I'll go on a date with you." And I was like, "Okay." So I went and did a show like 2 days later because I really wanted to go on a date. And I dated her for 6 months, and I've been doing stand-up for almost 15 years now, so
What's she up to?
I don't know. I should look at her Facebook and creep her right now and see.
Yeah,
We should all
What's
do
her
that,
name? Say
yeah.
her full name. Say her full name on the television, and people can see, and then people can send her. Do you know? That's cool on the internet. You can do that. You can give someone's name, and then all these people start sending them messages like, "Hey, screw you, man," and it really wrecks their life. It's cool. It's super cool. Well,
I don't think that's illegal yet, so that's okay.
No, it is definitely illegal. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
So I'd like to ask you, Amber, where do you see yourself in 1 year? It's a long time in the comedy arena.
Well, seeing as it's been 6 years already, and this is where I am, I would imagine not.
Where, on public access TV?
Not far from this place right now. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys have any dreams about where you want to be in a year, or are you guys just riding the wave, School of Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of booking a cross-Canada tour with another comedian, and our plan is to go from Victoria to Newfoundland and on the way back in either a van or an RV and film it all, just to prove that regardless of your physical situation, if you put your mind to anything and you want to get it done, you can get it done. So
you can always be a fire hazard.
Yeah. And you can
That's
always
cool.
tell weird, awkward wheelchair dick jokes. So it'll be good times. But and we're gonna film it all, and then hopefully in Canadian show business, we'll sell it to Shaw TV, and they'll air it at 2 in the morning when nobody's gonna watch it. It'd be awesome.
We have to break for station ID. If you like any of these personalities, please book them now. If you don't have anything planned, then invite them for dinner. You can just watch them eat. When we come back, 2 new comics doing their best stand-up just for you. No flipping. We'll be right back.
Something a little lighter, a little quick banger. You guys ready for a real quick banger? Real quick banger? I won this competition last year on this next joke. Okay, folks, what do you call a Middle Eastern pepper? A halal pino. That's what I'm talking about. Fantastic. Great joke, Alex. Oh, I love it. I smoke too much weed. That's my problem. Because you guys have dispensaries down here now. That's insane. It's a store. It's a store. A store that you buy weed at. That's crazy to me. Like, I just have never, this is just so outside of anything I grew up with. Like, Illinois, yes, it's the land of ice and snow, but it's also the land of the $25 aluminum foil wrapped half gram. So, bit of a big deal for me. When I moved down here, I wanted a card. I wanted a card so bad, but I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to lie to a doctor, to a professional. I don't know how to fake AIDS. But then I walk into the dispensary with this thing. Oh, yeah, I only have one eye. You guys already know that. You guys are like, I f***ing told you, Doris. It's great, though, because I walk in the dispensary with this thing, and the doctor's like, oh, you're going to need one of these. You told me 15 years ago in Yellowknife, Alex, what if I told you one day you could get super good, super affordable weed at a super safe place? All you got to do is just get rid of that one. For sure. Totally worth it. Let's do this. And then that same guy's like, Alex, what if I told you one day we were going to elect a prime minister who was going to make it even more super good, even more super safe, and even more super affordable? I've been like, for sure, take the other one. He's like, no, it's just going to happen. I'm like, take it. It's a gift. Then I go into the dispensary for the first time, and I buy my first little bag of weed, and I pay for it on debit. On debit! And I go in the back and I smoke a joint with some of the other lovely patrons, and I tell them how I got my card, and they're like, Alex, but we just told them we had a hard time sleeping.
How y'all doing? You having a great show so far, right? Good up. How are you guys doing? Do you have roommates? Look a little old for roommates, probably. Yeah, no roommates. I have a roommate. I'm turning 30 this year, but I'm going to have a roommate for a while. I have a roommate who does very well financially, much better than me financially. So he always has food. Yeah, so I eat that food. And we'll get in these fights because I stole his food. But we're like really good friends, so he doesn't like hurt me too bad in these fights. But I lose these fights. And then I'll feel very emasculated in my house. So then to get him back, what I do is I draw little penises on all of his inhalers. Yeah. Yeah, it's very funny. He'll be having an attack, and he's got to shake them up before he uses them. He'll be like gasping for air, and he's so relieved when it sprays him in the throat. I always bug him that he loves dick so much he doesn't spit or swallow, he inhales. That one lady. Very homophobic. My roommate has a girlfriend. He's very in love with her. They're a great couple. It bothers me. Because I had a girlfriend till a little while ago, quite a while ago. And, but it was good. We mutually decided that it was probably better if she broke up with me. Things just weren't really working out. But we had a good relationship. We had a lot of fun together. We had a healthy sexual relationship. But like sometimes, once in a while, when we'd fool around, I would do something that she didn't like pretty much every time. And she'd say this thing to me. She'd be like, "Oh, babe, don't. That really kills my lady boner." And yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that phrase. Throws me off the very little game that I have. So I came up with my own little thing. If she ever says that to me or does something I don't like, I'll be like, "Oh, babe, don't. You're really drying up my manhole."
Welcome back to Rise of the Comics. We want to hear from you. Answer any questions you may have. We'll throw up a skill testing comedy trivia bit. If you know the answer, you could win tickets to an upcoming show. How cool is that? Contact me at riseofthecomics@gmail.com. Here it is. Who said, "Do you ever get down on your hands and knees and thank God you have access to my dementia?" That's one of my favorite lines from arguably the best TV comedy series ever. That's your hint. Before we roll out, here's an introduction to our power play performer, Sam Tonning, and enjoy these comedy quickies. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scotty Aceman. Get out of the house and support live comedy. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rise of the Comics. We're here with my good pal Sam Tonning.
Scotty Ace.
Welcome back, Sam. Sam produces a ton of shows. He's a very busy working comic, both pro, amateur. At times it's got to be discouraging
big
for
time.
everyone.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
how do you get through those discouraging times? You're so busy already.
I'm busy. Yeah, so I mean, if I am discouraged, I know I got the next day to go up and try and do, better. It's actually interesting you ask. Like not too long ago, a couple months ago, I was really discouraged. Like I just had a run of bad shows. And
Would that coincide with some changes going on in
I
your
quit
life?
smoking. After 15 years, I quit smoking. It's the worst decision I've ever made in my life. I love smoking, but I quit. And that really did coincide with having a run of bad shows. And I went to Los Angeles a couple weeks ago, got re-energized, and it was awesome. Just watched some great comedy.
That's great. Now, speaking of shows,
Sure.
Are you ever satisfied with your performance?
Yes. Not always. There's always something you can do differently. But the level of satisfaction it's always has to be attainable, right? Like the best set I've ever had, I'm satisfied with it. But I know there's always room for improvement.
Just recently, there was a great show, and we'll have to work in the footage, the deportation of Mark O'Keefe, yet he's still in Canada. Discuss. Oh yeah, you can hold the mic if you want.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a deportation show to raise money for my deportation. But I'm not getting deported for another 2 months, so it's just awkward.
Mark, along with Jordan, we're going to grab him, run a fantastic show on Thursday nights, and that's at Benny's Bagels on Broadway. Tell us how you got involved with that.
How did I get involved with that? Morris used to run the show, and it wasn't doing that well. And then we took it over, and now it's dope, packed every week. I hope he sees this.
That's not a lie, by the way.
No, it's not.
That was the truth.
Sure was.
Kevin, I met just a couple of weeks ago, and he's a fairly new comic, and he thinks he's pretty funny. Let's chat about you.
I don't really think I'm that funny.
Okay, well, you're a very good drunk. You're a very fun drunk.
I'm trying to be funny. I can't get the stand-up thing down, so I'm gonna have to try to get the comedy thing down. Is where I'm coming from.
Why can't you get the stand-up thing down?
Wheelchair I'm sitting in right now. Yes.
We're getting literal.
Yes,
We're getting very literal. Okay.
Should have known. Stand up and deliver. I mean, I should have known when I saw this sign that it wasn't gonna happen.